What's up, everybody? I'm Brian from I1 Tesla. I've got Dan here. You might remember him. This is the first guy's Performance Model 3 that I went to the delivery down in Charlotte. Really fun. He let me drive this thing too. What we have today is a gift buying guide from Abstract Ocean. As you guys know, I'm a big fan of Abstract Ocean. It's a great company to work with, and they sell a lot of accessories. So between Dan and I, we have a lot of accessories from Abstract Ocean, and we're going to go over some of them with you.
Yeah, I actually bought some of the Abstract Ocean stuff before I even took delivery of my car because I wanted to have it in hand. And you got to get that screen protector before you,
Yes, you do.
Take that protective layer off when they deliver the car.
Yeah, and I'll show you one of the reasons why you need a screen protector later. We're going to go over some of the stuff Dan has on his car and show you some of the stuff that I have on mine. And I got some stuff for my wife's car as well because she's feeling a little neglected on customization on her car. What I've got here is some lights for my wife's Model S. These are for the doors and for the trunk. This is actually the Tesla T light for her front doors. These are the interior lights for my Model 3. All that is right on top of another screen protector, tempered glass screen protector for my Model 3. And I'll explain that later why I have that. Right here is the mats that Abstract Ocean sells for the center console, cup holders, and you can get them with different colored rings. These are just the black on black. Nice sleek look. This is the phone charger that Abstract Ocean sells. It's a magnetic phone charger. What's this called?
The X-Vita.
The X-Vita.
Wireless charging suction cup mount.
And this is what it is. And it has a magnetic plate that you can put on the back of your phone, or they do sell a case that actually sticks to this. So you don't have anything hanging. It looks like your phone's just floating there, which is really nice. Here's another screen protector for the Model 3. This is the non-tempered glass screen protector. This is just the thin. If you didn't want to have the thicker tempered glass screen protector, you can get a thin protector from them as well. And is this...
it's less likely to crack.
Is this the clear one, not the matte?
This is the matte one.
Okay. They also sell it in the clear as well. First thing is he's got some really cool lights for the doors. These are the Tesla T for the front door. And he actually went one step farther and put in the 3 as well. Never saw that before. That's actually really cool. And I'm sure that looks really good in a parking lot at night when it's really dark.
It does. Yeah, it stands out. It's just so much cooler than not having.
So do you guys have that on your car? If not, you should get it. So the next thing from Abstract Ocean is the rubber mats for the center console. I'll have a link for all these down below. But this first one goes down below in your center console. There is a mat down there, but it's a harder mat. So this actually gives a little bit of sound dampening.
That one's also sort of permanently attached. Well, it's difficult to get out, whereas this one's very easy to get out.
All right, the next one is in the cup holders. Now they do make these, like I mentioned before, with different colored rings around there, but those actually stand out a little bit more.
And you just grab that little, for what it's worth, you can grab that center thing. It's just easier. Like cleaning this thing without having this in there is, well, you can already see it. I didn't do it. So
yeah.
This like allows you to pull
sense.
it out. Yeah.
This is the large one under the armrest. That usually a tray here. We remove that so we can show you.
And it gives you a rubber grip texture to like keep things a little more stationary than the...
And keeps things from rattling as much. It also comes with rear cup holders as well. It's hard to see in the dark here, but these white seats make it nice. So this is the wireless charger. Most people mount it on this side, or the way they show it online is they're mounting it on this side. Obviously this behind. But Dan found it better to actually have it on the driver's side for him personally, and obviously you can do it whichever way you like. But you just mount it right there, and then your phone sticks right on there. And the cord, you can hide underneath the screen into the center console, all the way back to the cigarette lighter that's in the center console. And then there's a fast charging option for this. So it works out really good, and we'll show you what it looks like now.
So it allows you to keep it always plugged up instead of having to plug and unplug your phone. And it says it's fan cooled too. I don't know. I haven't tried to listen to hear the fan in it, but it said something about it was fan cooled. Okay,
so you can see the lights on, and obviously when your phone's there, you're not going to see that. And then you can hide this wire however you want. You can tuck it back. You've seen me take apart things. You can actually tuck the wire back into here, underneath, and down through the center console so you don't see the wire if you're a person that doesn't like wires. So on the back of the phone, you can either buy the case that they sell, or this is just a metal plate that goes on the back, and then you just position it to where, because different phones have different coils and where they're at. While that's on there, you just put it right up on there. All right. It just fits right there. And then when you're driving, it's right next to the screen. And so that way he has Waze up on here, and the steering wheel cuts off a little bit, but it's better than having it way on this side, because, you know, the navigation, everyone complained about all the directions over here. You wanted things closer to you, and that makes it perfect for him. So like I mentioned, Abstract Ocean is a really cool company, and when I reached out to them for this video, I told them that I was going to meet with Dan, and he's got a Performance Model 3. Now, with all the Performance Model 3s, they still haven't, on the East Coast anyway, they haven't brought out the badging. So I reached out to them and said, hey, could we offer him a gift? And they sent 2 things out. You've seen this one on their website before. It says Model 3 Performance. And now they just came out with this, and I think a lot of you guys are going to like this. This, I think, is really cool, the P3D. And they also have a plus. They also have different numbers where you can change this as well. If you need to replace anything for like the Model S or Model X, you can actually replace just the 75 or whatever. Or if you just want the P to go in front of those. Actually, one of these is actually a gift for Dan, and he gets to choose which one he'd like from Abstract Ocean. But stay tuned, because I've also got a gift for 2 fans as well. So Dan, which one do you like out of these 2? Which one do you think will look best on your red car?
You know, this is more discreet, but given that people are typically seeing your car from further away, and even though this looks rather large looking at it right now, I think that it's going to be the perfect size as somebody's going behind you and you're flying away from them at performance speeds.
Yeah, I agree. I think this is going to look sharp on the red. So let's go put it on. I took some rubbing alcohol and just got off all the waxes or anything you might have had on there, and we'll just line it up by eye and install it. So what I did here, I actually remove the white backing from the bottom so we can see the bottom line, because we're going to put the bottom line right on there. And this piece is going to be right at the chrome piece, and that's where the starting point's going to be. He's going to line it up there, place those in there, and then pull the rest of the backing out from behind, and then we'll just push it all the way in. All right, push it all in. I think that looks really nice. Well, thank Dan in the comments down below for bringing his Model 3 over to my awesome garage and showing us some of the products that he bought from Abstract Ocean.
And thank you, Brian, for making an awesome channel that I'm glad to be able to contribute to it. You've got the best channel for me, personally.
Oh, thank you. It's fun doing this stuff. It's a lot of work, but it's fun doing this. And we're going to use Dan's code in this video because obviously he's here helping out. And what's your referral code? It's Daniel44
806.
Daniel44 806. I'll have that also down below because you don't have to write that down now. Use his referral code if you're buying a Model 3, Model S, or Model X. Basically any Tesla right now. Doesn't have to be performance. I'll be showing you some more of my wife's car and mine. So now I'm going to show you some of the features on my car, or some of the options I purchased for my car. Showed you those lights earlier. Well, these are the factory lights. You have to get the right kind of lights for the Footwells, and that's what these are for. The Model 3 has solid state fuses, and so if you use the same lights that you put in the puddle lamps, then you're going to have some issues. So you have to get the correct ones. I've already installed one. You see this one's a nice blue color. It actually shows up purple on the screen here, but it's actually a lighter blue. It ends up being a little lighter, not as harsh as the factory white ones, but about as bright. Also, one more thing here, since I closed the door, these door handles came from Abstract Ocean as well. These still give a chrome ring around the door handle. Instead of wrapping all the way around the door, you still have a little bit of chrome to match all the other chrome that you have on the car. I didn't like all the other companies where they wrap them and then you get all this knotted mess of vinyl wrap on the other side. And they have all the factory colors. This is the pearl white or carbon fiber or whatever you like. Another thing I really like that Abstract Ocean sells, Tesla lettering on the back. This is not a sticker. This is actually a PVC material. It looks just like what a stock emblem would look like, but it gives a nice look on the back of there instead of the T. I took the T off and went with the Tesla lettering. And my new license plate came in. Matches my wife's car. And then the last thing for my car is actually tempered glass screen protector. As you guys know, I already have a tempered glass screen protector, but on our trip to Florida, my son actually put something up on the dash or up in the cup holder or did something and chipped the very bottom of it, hit something on there. Well, it protected the factory glass from cracking, but it actually put a little chip into the tempered glass. And what tempered glass does, it's kind of like your windshield. You get a crack and it's just going to continue to go up. Well, it's slowly gone up a little bit. It's time to replace it because it bothers me now. All right, so I've got a light so you can see it. It's really hard to see on camera, but if I get a light right up on it, you can see the line and see how it goes all the way up. I think it actually goes up into here even. You can see the little chip that started. I think he hit something right about here and then down. And you see how this protected the screen really well, actually, because I'm sure this is a lot more expensive to replace than just this piece of glass. So I'm going to set you up here, and we're just going to grab up into one of the corners, get our nail underneath it. And since this is not stuck on with... Oh, cracked there. But it cracked where it was. Look at that. Pretty. Ooh. I'm going to put this on, put the new one on, and I'll be done with my car. And now I'm going to show you what my wife's car right now. So what we have left for the Model S is puddle lights that have the Tesla logo, a lot like Dan's car had. Lights for the trunk and for the other two doors. So let's do these first. Right in there, that's got a little protective thing. We will put this on, and QC past L. Does that mean left? Yeah, I guess so. Left and right. There's a left and a right side. So this must be the driver's side. So underneath the car, obviously that's the light there. This replaces that light bulb, and then you actually just remove that blue thing. So I'm gonna do that, and I'll show you what it looks like when I'm done. Once you connect it, you can see the Tesla logo on the ground, which is kind of cool. I still have that blue thing on there, so that's why it's blue. So when it goes in the door, push it into place, and you have the Tesla logo there on the ground. Then we're gonna take the blue thing off. You open the door, the Tesla logo shows up. Well, I've got all the lights installed, the ones I can install. I learned something. Since I don't have the premium package in this, I have less lights than other people, I guess. My back doors don't have lights in them. They just have the red reflector lights. The one light right up here, there's no lights in the bottom. And that's I was always wondering why it was darker in here. So since I had the lights, I actually changed out the light in the front. And of course, as you open the door, you can see it as you're about to step on the Tesla. Just like the short sellers, they want to step on Tesla. I think my wife is going to really like it. So I hope you got some great gift ideas for maybe the Tesla lover in your family or for yourself, because you know this is the gift giving season, but it's also giving yourself some stuff too. With all that in mind, Abstract Ocean didn't just send the Performance Model 3 badging for Dan's car. They actually gave two $50 gift cards out. So what I have the two gift cards, and I'm going to give them out to two winners. First person to answer correctly, this is for kind of like the super fan, I guess. First person to answer correctly how many miles I drove on our Florida trip and how much money it cost in supercharging fees. First person to answer that one wins $50 gift card. And the second one, what should we do? The second one, leave a comment down below. If you've purchased something from Abstract Ocean and had a great experience, leave that experience down below. Because I know a lot of people have great experiences, and maybe you've had some issues, but then Abstract Ocean came in and fixed the problem for you. Leave those testimonials down below, and I'm gonna pick the best one out of those. Abstract Ocean is having a great sale today. Today is Cyber Monday. They've been having great sales all Thanksgiving weekend. So if you don't win, I'm gonna announce the winners really quick so you have a chance to use those gift cards. But if you don't win the gift card, head over to Abstract Ocean, use my link down below or the code I1Tesla to save yourself 15% off on your first order. It's a huge deal. They have great products there. So get out there and spend your money. Stay awesome, stay positive, and I'll catch you on the next one. Happy shopping, Cyber Monday. Get the deals.